What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first stream in a very long time. First one on YouTube together. And of course, the first one of the Summer Games Fest 2023 season. So big day all around, Steve.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe you've not streamed on YouTube before. Is this your first time?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty easy. It's a good time. I like YouTube. I
Yeah.
think I prefer YouTube to Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind switching over if the folks are down. It definitely is like a pretty nice back end. It was pretty easy to get us up and running here. And we're going to be hanging out with everybody for about 30 minutes before Geoff Keighley kicks off Summer Game Fest in just a bit. And it's funny. I was thinking about this earlier, Steve. I'm very interested in what this presentation is going to look like because it's the first time going into a major presentation like this where I feel like I don't really have a good idea of what we're going to see on some level.
Yeah, and like even who's going to be there, I don't really know because the partners all seem to change every 2 seconds with Jeff. Like we spoke about on was it the FlipScreen Games podcast this week? We spoke about what we were going to do with Summer Game Fest.
I think that's
And
right.
we were like, "Oh, Ubisoft Forward's not part of Summer Game Fest." It is now. He's
Oh,
popped it on
okay.
his website
They
with
rolled it in.
Capcom. So, like, he just rolls
Gonna
everyone
say, I
into his
thought that
stuff.
when they announced it that they mentioned Summer Game Fest, but when we were looking at it, it was like, yeah, no, it's like not on the it wasn't on the list.
So maybe he's just not on top of his website because when you click on the FAQs and you click "Can I co-stream SGF?" It says, "Yes, you can sing up here." Like, there's typos all over the place. This website's a mess.
Get in touch, Jeff, if you need a copy editor. I'm looking for work, buddy.
Yeah, or any web design or development. On
Really,
my way,
we're a
Jeff.
full house service here at FlipScreen Games.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's you look at the partners, we got Amazon Games, Annapurna, Bandai Namco, Capcom, CD Projekt Red, Devolver. Obviously, they got their own thing. But even big ones like EA, Activision, maybe we'll see some of that stuff here. Epic Games, we might see here. Netflix is on there again. I wonder if Jeff's doing his. He did like Netflix Geek Week last year. I don't know if that makes a return, if he's going to be doing something over there, or if they're just
Yeah,
going
or
to
maybe they'll just be like a
roll
part of
that
one of the
into
other
Summer
ones.
Game Fest. Yeah.
Yeah, could see that.
It'd be quite cool to find out what they're working on.
What over at Netflix?
Yeah, because they had that they had like some really big kind of wins in terms of hiring people, haven't they? They've had like people coming from Microsoft and from PlayStation.
BioWare,
Yeah,
which I'm excited about.
yeah. Hey Dad, hey Zaid, hey Ryan, how you
Hey
doing?
everybody, thanks for coming and tuning in. How you guys doing? I want to hear from the chat. What things are y'all excited to see? Like are there any like predictions you have or any things you think that we're gonna see? Because I'm very excited. Don't get me wrong, but it's interesting to be going into this and feel like I don't really know what my expectations are. Like I know Jeff usually comes with a couple bangers in hand, but
I don't know. I mean, last year it was all scary horror sci-fi games.
that's true.
What's he saying he's got on the title? Mortal Kombat's there.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 is gonna be there, right?
Yeah, so that's all we know. Zaid wants Final Fantasy 16 demo drop today. I expect something like that for sure. I don't know about that.
That
I
would
feel
be
like
cool.
we'd have seen that at the PlayStation event.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
No, they've taken all the marketing for that. Everything's been
That's true, and it is a
PlayStation
PlayStation
centric.
exclusive too.
But you never know, they might have held something back. Like PlayStation might have held something back like they did last year for Jeff's thing.
Yeah. Chewy, I also miss when you weren't working full time and could come hang out. Quit your job and come back.
Chewy, I can send you a link and you can hop in straight away if you want to come chat with us for a little bit. Everyone is entitled to a lunch break. I'll just say that. Or breakfast break, I guess.
You know what, Steve? I'm realizing something. I might need to I'm gonna do a quick audio balance test here because I have you coming in through our video setup, and I'm gonna need to unmute my desktop, so there'll be 2 of you. So I'm gonna do that real quick while we're
Can't you just do? Isn't there the like where you can just capture audio now from a certain app in OBS?
that might be the case, actually, yeah. Yeah, let me see. Ryan says, "I became a Patreon producer so Chewy wouldn't have to work." I know, Ryan. I'm sorry.
We missed Chewy.
We really miss Chewy. I want him on everything. No, you're good, Murph. We've been live for like 10 minutes.
Not even that. Like 3, 4.
Maybe so. Yeah, I'm just looking at my live timer here. So.
Oh, yours is probably correct then. My sense. I'm presuming we started at 1:30 on the dot, but we didn't, did we? We went early.
No, yeah. We started early. The show's gonna. I wanted to get on and let everybody roll in, get the notification and everything, and trickle in.
Max is back next week, Ryan. Don't worry. He's just at Download Festival right now. He's probably drinking lots and dancing to terrible music.
Rude, but fair.
It's not great music at Download. I looked at the lineup because I could have got a cheap ticket today, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And it's just up the road.
You're about to get a cheap ticket today and what, leave me hanging?
No, like it's on all weekend. So I could have gone on Saturday to see what was like headlining there.
Real quick, everybody let me know. Can y'all hear the Summer Games Fest stream music in chat? I'll turn it up real quick just to see if you can hear it.
Hey, Wakahula, how you doing?
Let me know about that audio, everybody. Yeah, I'm doing good, Wakahula. How are you? I'm excited. It feels like E3 season. I've got the bug.
It's G3 season. What are you on about?
It's G3 season. You're right.
Or Key 3 if you want to be like Keighley,
Key 3.
I don't mind.
It's Keighley, but the E is a 3.
Yeah.
Heel 3. Heel 3E.
Oh, they can hear it when you turn it up. Might be a bit quiet for now.
That's fine.
Maybe pop it up so we got some of Geoff's wonderful vibes.
Good background music, yeah. There we go. Shout out to my wife, Sarah, and Jesse, everybody in the chat.
He's a Geoff, not a Geoff.
Geoff. Yes, Chewy's right. Everybody should get a ticket to see Across the Spider-Verse. It was really good.
Dad, we should watch Across the Spider-Verse when we're on holiday.
Ryan says, doing great, plugging away in the depths of Tears of the Kingdom. Hell yeah. Very, very happy to hear that. I'm still knee-deep in that.
I'm in the depths of Sanctuary over in Diablo.
Yeah, how are you getting on with Diablo?
I haven't had a chance to play it since we spoke last. It was like 2 days ago that we spoke about that game. Yeah, I'm having a good time with that. I love Diablo. It feels like they got it right this time around. Diablo 3 was a disastrous launch, but Diablo 4 seems to have been a wonderful launch.
It feels like they did their homework this time around. There was a lot of stress testing, the beta test, the early alpha. They had so many iterations of it where they let folks play for a long time. The last beta was open for so long. There were people who were playing for 30, 60, plus hours, whatever. That's a lot of opportunity to make sure you get everything right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good volume now.
Andy, I'm so happy to hear that you're having fun with Ghost. I love Ghost of Tsushima. That game is so fucking good. It's nuts. Chewy said I went on a quest to complete all my side quests in Tears of the Kingdom, and it led me to more side quests. That's
what
my
always happens with me, yeah. Or I end up picking up one of those weird stones with the laser beams on, and I'm like, okay, guess I'm going to find a shrine. Follow this thing all the way.
My friend Ev and I keep saying it's like you're playing like a crow. It's just like anytime you see something shiny, it's like, yeah, what's going on over here. It's like, yeah, I'm just letting the vibes take me where I'm going,
Once you finish that, Dad, can everyone bully my father into playing my copy of Breath of the Wild that I lent him a year ago, and he's still not really touched?
He should give it another try.
He should give it a good shot.
Yeah. I think you'd get into it if you play it a little longer.
Yeah, it's got that. I don't even know if you made it off of the Great Plateau.
Like
You've
it's
got to
got
at
a
least
curve
get the skills.
for sure, but it's worth.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're whacking people with a twig to begin with, and it's like, okay, this is not great.
But it's worth giving it a proper shake. But I'll tell you what, Steve, maybe the way that you do this is you barter with your dad, and he plays Breath of the Wild, and you play Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey, if he wants to lend me a copy of Ghost of Tsushima, fine. I mean, I lent him my copy of Breath of the Wild in order to play it. And then you're going to play Hitman, right? That's how it works? It's
One
like
of these days, yeah.
Like a triangle of
I'll definitely
everyone
play
playing
it,
games
Steve.
that other people enjoy.
We gotta have opportunity.
Look,
meet
give
preparation.
Freelancer a go, because I do think that deserves a discussion for Game of the Year. At least give Freelancer a go.
I promise you, I will do my best to give it a go. I don't make any promises just because there's just so much this year that I have to play. And all of the games that are like the games I really want to play are like meaty as all get out, between Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously, I've already put in, 80 plus hours or whatever. Final Fantasy 16 is right around the corner. That's going to be probably another 40, 50 hour experience if I had to guess. There's Star Wars I got to double back to, which is another, 30, 40 plus hour experience probably. It's going to be dicey, I think, getting through, everything there is to play this year. Let alone, Chewy just brought up, when are we playing Persona 5 Royal again? I'm doing the Persona book club, and just finding the time to play that right now with Tears of the Kingdom has been hard,
I've not. I gave up with that game.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
you're
so
a monster.
sorry, everyone.
We launched a show, you're like, oh, I'm definitely gonna be back on the next one.
Yeah, and then I got COVID, and then I was like, oh, I'll catch up to it, and then I just didn't.
Yeah, must be nice. Must be nice to just bail on your responsibilities, you abdicator.
Hey, I
can't do that. I can't do that to the kids. I can't burn them like that, You
can. Just let Zaid host the show. It'd be a good time.
What? And just leave him and Chewy to do all our dirty work?
Yeah, that works. I'm sure
Zaid
Zaid would be fine with that.
And you guys think that I'm the heel. You think I'm the heel and he's the baby face. Steve's a monster, all right? I'm just brash. But I care about your feelings. I'm out here giving my blood, sweat, and tears for this company. Oh my God.
Jimmy, I don't know how you managed to find the time to play that many JRPGs in a single year.
Chewy said, I literally got to the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 before Tears of the Kingdom came out. I think I have 2 bosses to go to roll credits. Wild.
Make a suggestion. The patrons get to suggest. You're a producer. You should make a suggestion.
I'll tell you what.
Suggested Persona 5.
The one caveat I have for whatever the next Game Club game is that it has to be shorter.
Hitman 3 would be a great one. Or sorry, Hitman World of Assassination
Absolutely
would be phenomenal.
not, Steve. You don't get to pick a game. Until you...
I don't.
No.
But the patron producers do, and if they want to see people talk about Hitman, then, we'll talk about Hitman.
If people pick that, I will be so happy for me and mad at you.
Diablo 4 would be a good one.
I guess, yeah. That'd be interesting to do a more contemporary game.
Oh, no, not Final Fantasy 16. I'm not. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm playing that.
Good. I'd play Undertale again. I'm going to do the monster run.
Undertale is a great idea, actually.
I'm just going to kill everyone, especially the Spire.
You didn't even get the true ending. You got to do the true ending first.
No, I'm good. I'm just going to kill everyone. Yeah, that's the one I want to do, the route where we kill everyone, Chewy.
Chewy, you're better than that.
12 minutes where we find out it's his sister. Yeah. No thanks.
But yeah, Zayd, we're definitely going to play some Final Fantasy 16. For sure. I need somebody to come on the show and talk about it with me, so I might have to call you up.
Do you like Devil May Cry? Like, when I found out it was basically Devil May Cry combat, I was like, I'm definitely out.
I don't usually like Devil May Cry combat, but the idea that it's inspired by that style of content is not a turnoff to me. You know, like the idea of like, well, it's Final Fantasy, but it's more action oriented is like, okay, well, like that's what Kingdom Hearts kind of is, and I like that gameplay. So I think the combat looks really tight. We'll see. Maybe it won't be
Kingdom Hearts, do you kill the Disney characters? Is that the gist of it? Like, do I get to stab Mickey with a giant key?
No, Mickey's a good guy.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's some bad guys that you gotta.
What about the bad ones? Like, is Ursula there from?
Yeah. You put her in the goddamn ground.
That's good.
So yeah, you can definitely get in there and mix it up.
No, I'm just enjoying my action RPGs. It's fine. It's still, you know, still a subgenre of the RPG. The Quarry would be a good one. I'd play The Quarry, but I kind of feel like that would be a good stream game.
Oh, The Quarry's a great idea. That would be a great one. Because you could do that in like one episode, you know? Like,
like it was a great movie. I had such a good time. What ending did you get? How many people did you say?
3. But I also played it with a group of people, so I didn't get them all killed.
I blame my dad. He got people killed, not me.
Yeah, same.
I actually think I was responsible for killing one of them when they were in that like electrical cage. I'm pretty sure I fucked that up.
I definitely got one of my 2 characters killed. I don't remember which one, but I like missed a quick time event and they got killed.
So annoying. Stardew Valley Farm Club would be good. I started Stardew Valley again recently and got a friend into it, and yeah, Stardew Valley's a good choice.
I don't feel like that like meets the criteria of the game club super well though. I guess it could. It doesn't have to be like a narrative game necessarily.
You are fun with Mass Effect. That'd be a good one for you.
I would like to do that. Yeah, I'd be happy to play Mass Effect again.
Can we do the Mario Party game club where we all team up on Pete and just like steal all of his stars? And I feel like that would be a fun time as well.
Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, Sarah just reminded me. So when we played the Quarry, we were playing with a group of friends and we had not quite enough controllers, so we had to pass one back and forth. And Sarah had the aim inverted. So I went to like aim the gun and aimed it downward and like shot at their feet or whatever instead and was like, oh no, and got my character killed.
No.
What are you gonna do? I've been wanting to play that one again.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Gang, the countdown's starting. The countdown is starting.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how much music there's going to be this year.
I don't know. Did he mention any musical guests? I feel like he usually teases that in advance.
Does he? I don't think he teased Halsey at the Game Awards. Oh god, not everyone won 2 Switch. Don't think we could play that because we need to play it in person.
We get that one. We got to do as a stream, I think. If we
yeah,
can.
but I literally don't think we can because I think it's only couch co-op.
Yeah, you're probably right. Murph, yes. Mass Effect video game essays gave me the itch again. Play it again. Let's do it, man. I got to do my FemShep run. So it's the time, maybe. Not now, right now, because Jesus Christ, there's too many games, but you got to imagine there's going to be a quiet period beginning of next year. Perfect time. Andy Rads asks, what beer will be on the Game Fest? I don't understand that question. What beer?
I don't either.
Like, what beer are you drinking while you're watching Game Fest? I'm drinking good old-fashioned DC. I got a tall boy, everybody. I'm here for the long haul, you know?
I've never seen one of those in my life.
They're the best.
Fucking way. Seriously, you can get that soda stream and the syrup. It'll change your life.
I really do want to get that now that you brought it up. I'm like, that would be pretty cool.
You can add extra fizz in there if you really like the spicy water.
Chewy suggests Pikmin 4 game club. Love that idea. There's an idea. There's an idea. That would be cool.
But what about Animal Crossing game club? We could call it Haken.
It's a good idea.
Don't think anyone's done that before.
I don't think anyone has, yeah. I don't think there's a single Animal Crossing podcast on the internet.
No, not one.
Oh my gosh. All right. 11 and a half
want to play a
minutes, baby.
terrible game. Like that Gollum game that just came out. I feel like that would be fun. That would be fun to do a game club on.
No, I don't want to play that. I am not. I don't play bad games anymore for content. You know, I don't do that.
That's why I'm not playing Persona.
Oh my god, the absolute disrespect! Get out of here. You're a clown.
What about Street Fighter 6? You know, that's the second highest rated game of the year, and not one of us is playing it.
I'm just not a Street Fighter guy. I'm good. I'm excited to see some Mortal Kombat today. I love Mortal Kombat. Gonna play that this year. I think I'd be more inclined to get into Tekken 8. I was a Tekken guy back in the day for sure. So I just, you know, nothing against Street Fighter. It's just I think the thing for me with Street Fighter is I just don't think I'm the right age. I was never the right age for it. You know, like the heyday of Street Fighter was before we were grown, you know, or even like, you know, like obviously we were too young for arcades to really be around in their heyday or whatever. And you know, by the time I was playing fighting games, Street Fighter was like kind of on the downswing. And then, you know, by the time it kind of had its comeback moment or whatever with 4, it was like, you know, I'm already entrenched in these other games. And I don't have any nostalgia or emotional connection to the brand or those characters or anything. And I think a lot of younger Street Fighter fans, or like, I guess not even younger, like people our age, I should say, a lot of them have like an older sibling or something that played, and like that's how they got into it, you know? Like I didn't have an older sibling that had a Super Nintendo or anything like that. So, you know,
I just had a dad that played video games.
right. And yeah, you know, it's like I had Tekken. That was my first fighter. And then I got into Mortal Kombat.
Right, I'm gonna go and make a coffee before this starts in 10 minutes, because otherwise I think my face is gonna hit my keyboard.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Don't worry, I'll keep the kids entertained. We got 9 minutes and about, let's see, 10 seconds, people. We're coming in hot here. I gotta say, I'm appreciating the branding of Summer Game Fest this year. Very, very vapor wavy. A lot of pinks, a lot of blues. It's a good vibe. Murph says, I can't drink on work hours anymore, but I just crushed some ice cream. I'm about that. I could go for some ice cream. Watching that sugar intake right now, though. Chewy says, Paper Mario Game Club. I like that idea. I've been wanting to replay Paper Mario. I've never played 1,000 Year Door, which everyone says is the better of the two. So I'd love to do that. Dead Island 2 from Andy Rads. I don't know about Dead Island 2. I don't know about that, if I'm honest. 1,000 Year Door remaster coming. So there you go. That would be cool. So Ryan says, Pete, how many Zonai batteries have you acquired so far? I think I just got my third or fourth. No, I just got my third. It's my third. Yeah. Not that many. I haven't spent that much time down in the depths, the deeps, as I've been calling it. Yet. I've spent like a decent amount of time down there, but definitely not a ton. But I've started kind of going and filling out the map down there and everything, getting all the light shrines and filling in that space. So I think I'll probably start accelerating it pretty quickly now. I want to flesh it out because I've been using auto build a lot more, and you know, I very much would like to have the ability to to like take advantage of my stuff for a little bit longer and stay in the sky. But with the overcharge and everything, like it's usually not a problem, you know? So I think that's probably part of the reason I haven't put in a ton of effort into maxing it out, is just like I'm getting along well enough with it, you know? Murphy said, anyone played Wanted Dead? Dying to try it out. I've not heard of Wanted. I don't think. What's the vibe on that one? Like, what's the elevator pitch? I'm not. Maybe I will recognize it if you describe it. Chewy says, I'm working on my 6th battery. I never know where I want to explore in this game. That's the thing, man. It's just like, I kind of just like getting lost and being like, okay, ostensibly, this is the thing I'm going to go do today, right? Today, I'm going to go work on the water temple, or I'm going to do this. And then just like letting myself get distracted by anything I come across that catches my attention, you know? Which I think is honestly probably a part of why I haven't spent as much time in the depths, is like, or in the sky for that matter. Like, I've gone to both of them a middling amount, you know, but I haven't really seen everything that there is to see in either of them, because I tend to spend most of my time just getting distracted by what's available on the ground, you know? Hey, Amanda, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm excited to get into this. You know, I feel like Sony's presentation was like such a disappointment. I'm ready for something that I think is going to hit a little bit harder. So I hope that Geoff is ready to wow us here in the next 5 minutes. Oh, there's my boy. Wow, look at that. He's got a new shirt on.
This is the same one I was wearing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you have a jumper on or something?
No.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever. You look good, bud.
I got coffee and I got poppets. So I'm ready.
Murph says Wanted is trashy 2000s action game, overstuffed with mini games, bad gameplay, and ridiculous concepts. That sounds great. Oh, this background song's hot. Okay.
What are you saying, liar? This is the shirt I was wearing. Rewind and have a look.
Glad to hear you're doing good, Amanda. What are you excited to see today?
I want Reggie to come back.
Welcome back, Wakahula. Sci-fi farming games. That's what we need. This is what we need, Wakahula. You're right.
Did we get that with Harvestella? Like, I feel like that even that one was enough.
Sarah says it's definitely the same shirt, so that means it's definitely not, because she's a Steve apologist.
No, it's the same shirt.
We'll see.
Kind of want to go change it now.
All right, you hold things down. I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go get Sarah to prove that it's the same shirt.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, it's the same shirt. What is everyone's most outlandish prediction? That's what I want to know. No, it's not one of your shirts, although it kind of looks like one of your shirts. It is a very dad shirt. Like, I'm wondering if we're going to see any hardware today. I'm not wearing a different shirt. I swear to fucking God. This is the same shirt. Tilu Part 3. I think that's very unlikely, considering I could see Halo on Switch, you know. GTA 6 would be cool. Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
What's up, babies? I'm back.
I asked everyone what their most outlandish prediction was. What do you think? What is your most outlandish prediction?
What did
Fucking
everybody say?
shit.
Let's see. Tilo Part 3, Halo on Switch, GTA 6. I like that one.
As I said to you,
I'm here for the shirt controversy.
I don't think GTA 6 is happening just because of Take-Two's stock
I very
prediction.
much thought it was going to come, but then you made the point about their stock prediction, and I was like, you're definitely right. They would have predicted a huge jump in revenue if they knew it was coming. In terms of most outlandish prediction,
I think new hardware.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good answer because it's outlandish, but it also is realistic. Like it could literally happen, even though I don't
Maybe
think it
Geoff's
will.
got the Project Q and we actually see a name for it.
That could be. Jim Ryan did say we'd see more about it later.
And he meant next week.
Could be. Stranger things have happened. Gang, we are coming right up on it. We are at 1 minute and 10 seconds, everybody. Elder Scrolls 6, Steam Machine. Some of the other ones coming in. Sarah.
Well, you need the Elder... Is it Max that needs the Elder Scrolls 6
the subtitle
title?
Reveal for his points.
But that's going to be Sunday. All the Xbox stuff is Sunday.
I'll tell you what. I still don't think that's going to happen, but for my wife's sake, I hope it does. That beat really messed me up. Just like how the voice sample sounded so present. I was like, is somebody talking to me? What's happening? All right, gang. 30 seconds, everybody.
Is this the volume it's going to be when it's playing?
I can crank it up.
That seems better.
Everybody let me know.
I'll turn you down a little bit.
You might need to just turn your gain up too, Steve.
Yeah, but I have to turn then you down because I can't just do the stream louder. It's really annoying. Oh, the Quest 3 could be here. Well, I don't think so.
Most outlandish prediction. Steve puts his original shirt on.
I'm just not going to wear a shirt at this point.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Chewy, we don't have time to answer that question right now. You send me that one and I'll answer it on a podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Woo!
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
I forgot it was all COVID prior to this.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Let's go!
It delivers.
His backdrop looks like a screensaver I had on Windows
The
XP.
reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. All I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
No, this game exists.
The prince has been kidnapped.
Wow.
And taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I like the way that it's doing that perspective shift. That's really cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of Metroid.
Yeah, but like the way it's like going, like the zoom ins for the attacks and then going back out to that 2D perspective is very cool.
Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
Really different.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Cool. That looks good.
Wow.
Weird to see that here and not at Ubisoft's event.
There's a little surprise.
Yeah,
Version of
I
the
know.
Lost Crown is coming in January 2024.
And to see that before
a
Sands of
brand
Time
new
remake came out.
action-adventure platformer
Yeah.
in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise.
Yeah, it
You'll be
really
able to
did
see
remind me of
more at
Metroid Dread.
Ubisoft Forward,
Wakahila.
streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to
Okay, they're gonna have a
another
deep dive then.
iconic
That
video
makes sense.
game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this
Mortal
one.
1 combat.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities
All
of
right.
Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
I have had enough of you. Then go.
It's really
before I
ridiculous,
put you
this game.
down. Fight.
Hell yeah.
Maybe it's more like a Battlefield situation, Wakahila, where the next one's Mortal Kombat 4.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Whoa.
The environment's like so cool.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes, the X-rays.
The only other game I've ever seen those in is the like sniper games where you like see the bullet go in the brain.
Okay,
Hey
let's
Chris,
get
how you
back to
doing?
one here. Who
Hey
are you
Chris,
again?
thanks for
Lord
coming and
Liu
hanging out.
Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Whoa. Oh my god, I forgot there's the double attacks. Seems to be some pretty significant changes to the timeline. This is interesting.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Is it the same story as the first one? Is that like the gist of it?
No, I mean it's not. This is Raiden when he was young. He was in school. He was already a master in the original, if I'm not mistaken. Original's before my time, so I could be wrong about that, but And they said Liu Kang was the god of fire. Like, he's his apprentice. So it seems like their ages have been switched, maybe.
If your disease becomes known, you will be
Oh my god, these like fatalities are ridiculous.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Yo. God, this looks so good. I can't wait to play this.
Were you ever a fighting stick guy, or did you just use a gamepad?
Nah, I've always been a gamepad guy, unless I'm on a cabinet, you know? And even that, really, the only fighting games I significantly played on cabinets was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Oh my god! Holy shit.
Finish him.
Oh my god! Jesus. That was wicked. Seeing like they're mortal enemies. Like they look like they're boys in this.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many
Fucking
questions about
bone
what we
storm.
just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's
I
greatest.
can get you that 5-finger discount.
I just watched that for the
Or is
first
it
time.
4-finger
who's been loyal
discount
to
in The
Same
Simpsons?
franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Eddie! Ed Boon is like the most normal looking man.
They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all,
Yeah.
thank you for that
I feel like I could
incredible,
not
world
pick him out of a
premiere. We got to
lineup.
see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this.
They call that a grey man, don't they?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because
now.
this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story, and so. Sub-Zero
Mortal
and Scorpion
Kombat,
are
got it.
brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character.
You can't go
After you do
backwards.
that, there's
The
a
next one's
second
got to be the
roster of
series.
characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but
A lot of blank squares there.
yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay.
Can you imagine the meta on that? Like,
you can
the
basically
best
combine these
finding
two
out the best
characters. All the
cameos.
characters
Yeah.
are going to be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in. And they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down. It'll
Interesting.
Do a different move.
Okay.
And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can, same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah,
you can't play as those characters.
There's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting,
Is that like the trophies and Smash them?
We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding to the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
What?
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right.
Off to a good start so far.
It's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. We've faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years.
I tried Path of Exile. I couldn't get on with it. It was just too. It was similar enough to Diablo, but then different enough to like screw me over.
I get you, yeah.
To a new level.
I used to have that, like when I would try to play other MOBAs, like when I tried to play Dota, I was like, nah, I can't.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
It's the only other game that has come close to Diablo, though.
This does look good, though.
Vibe and gameplay. Pete, just wait till you get into Diablo 4. You got to play as a sorcerer. I think that'd be your class.
I was thinking
you're
sorcerer.
Into this magic shit.
I was thinking sorcerer or necromancer. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm doing necromancer at the moment. So if you want to play necromancer, I'll swap and do my ult as a sorcerer for the stream.
Okay, cool. That looks pretty good.
Gotta wait.
That's good. Good little show.
Amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
You got any idea who this dude is?
I mean, it looks like Robot Ryu.
I am the advanced artificial intelligence.
Fucking fighting dinosaurs.
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What the hell? Why are they all robots? I don't understand.
Because I guess that's what they are in Exo Primal, like it's robots fighting dinosaurs.
Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exo Primal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Oh. Cyberpunk?
It can shape
It's Nick Cage.
Oh, it is Nick Cage. You're right. I thought it was Keanu. It's Renfield, isn't it?
That's ridiculous. Can we
It's so
make
funny
a game?
that they have it as Nicolas Cage and not Renfield.
Yeah, because like everyone just loves Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
They should make a game where you just have to steal the
Daylight in
Declaration of
July. I mean, I don't know
Independence,
how
because I
these
feel like that
things
would be a
happen, but
really fun game.
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
I knew it. I knew he was going to be here.
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
He's so excited. I love Nick Cage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
What if it's not actually Nicolas Cage, but it's actually John Travolta and they swap bodies?
Thank you. I'm so happy to be
faces.
invited to your very, very cool
I
club.
love that film.
everybody.
Finally, I mean, I got to say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I got to understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game.
Oh,
it's
he's a
cool that, you know,
survivor?
it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that
He's
with
honestly
me,
a
that
living
we're one,
meme
that
at
we're
this point.
fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh,
Man's a
whatever it
true
is,
artist.
it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
So that we are
Totally with you, Nick
fused.
Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended.
It's this weird goth
See,
son.
Dead by Daylight to me was
He
an
just wanted his
opportunity
kid to play
branch
him,
out.
like him,
I've never been
in a
invited
video
into
game,
this
didn't they?
space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the
But he
video
might
game
be
world. We
still
wanna
being
see
there
Nick
as the
Cage more
fire.
games
We
with
don't
him.
know, Ryan. He might end up in there.
Hopefully, this is the first of many
Thank
appearances
you
for him
so
in the
much.
gaming
Hopefully the
space.
first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look
I'm
at
so on board
Nicolas
for
Cage
Robot
in
Monster
Dead by
Hunter and
Daylight.
Yeah, we're in a good spot, you know?
I used to love playing this game. Maybe
It's a good
Nicolas
game.
Cage is enough to get me back into it.
I'd play it at least enough to go stream it a couple times. It's a really fun game. I didn't stop playing it because I didn't like it.
Damn right I made it.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix,
Oh, that
inspired by the
explains the
Witcher
Netflix
book
logo.
series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Henry Cavill's not in it anymore.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered
I guess he
here
is now.
today to share something with you.
Is he back?
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer
Is this how they're announcing he's back?
Neutrality.
Yeah, what the hell?
It won't get you a statue.
Apparently, the 4th season is Liam Hemsworth. They'd already recorded the season 3.
Oh.
Which makes it even weirder.
Yeah, that's so annoying. I'm very disappointed by that.
I won't abandon Siri.
What is it? Is it because he's often like Superman? and
Neutrality
shit?
has consequences too.
I don't know, I've heard he had some conflict with one of the creators too, that he was kind of difficult to work with maybe. But I don't know. I don't know where the truth is there.
Deeply worrying.
It's a shame though. I do quite like this show.
I've never watched it. Is it
It's
worth?
good.
Are those, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never got into the game, so.
Yeah, you know I don't like the games either, but the world's cool.
There is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
You know, you might have got your prediction from last year this year if you made it again about the video game adaptations with this and The Last of Us.
I know I would have gotten it this year.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Hmm.
It's related to The Witcher.
Interesting. I don't think so. I think it was just a hard cut. It's like a Van Helsing game. It's kind of cool.
I think we're just into ad break now.
Yep.
Sierra 1, Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Ah, yes. One of the 3 kinds of VR games.
I know, it's really sad. And it felt like that's all we got at the PlayStation Showcase for VR2 was just FPS. Although my dad did text me about Power Wash Simulator. He was very excited that it was going to VR.
Yeah, that's cool. I can see that being a good VR experience.
Yeah, just cleaning things. Why clean things in real life when you can do it with virtual headset? Yeah, what are the other 2 kinds of VR games?
It's a shooter or a job simulator like or a quote unquote experience.
No, there's the rhythm games as well.
Oh, you're right. You're right. There's 4 genres of games. I forgot.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
I could see a Power Wash Simulator movie in the same way that there is a movie of Gran Turismo, so anything could happen these days.
There's a plot.
Turning back after this. You sure?
I don't think mixing genres like shooter rhythm makes a new genre. That's just 2 combined. That's cheating, Wakahula.
Tetris Effect. Yeah, you're right. But isn't that a rhythm game, really? When you get right down to it? Rhythm puzzle. I don't understand this game's vibe.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's like you're fighting mechs, but also like bloodborne monsters and
then things that look like they're out Portal. And
like,
then,
what?
but you've got a cowboy hat on.
Like, what is this? I don't understand. It's like so many vibes, like just shoved together.
Who was doing the whoop in the audience every single time?
Whoop!
It's like Geoff's brother.
Whoop! Steampunk Matrix, Chris says, yeah.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you.
Maybe.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok,
That's
Twitch,
us.
YouTube, and other platforms.
Hi.
For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
Is it you, Geoff? Are you going to be in another game?
legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh boy.
Okay, this looks sick. I had to pause your stream. You're a bit behind by the looks of it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a little behind, I think. Yo.
This looks so good.
This looks awesome. Let's like Chubby Sonic is back, baby.
That almost came out my nose since he said that.
Oh, who else is back? Who else is back?
All of them. The whole crew's here.
Yeah, baby.
They pulled a smash.
Oh, even Retro Amy? Yo,
oh, I fucking love the
okay.
voxel look. That's so cool.
This is awesome. This looks great.
Maybe Sega learned how to make Sonic games, you know?
They just let the Sonic Mania team make another game, maybe. Jesus, this looks awesome.
Yeah, there's like 3D levels in between. They're really cool.
This is the best looking Sonic game since Mania by a country mile. And this actually looks new, which is what's cool. Like, this is what I want from Mario right now. Pick the cat or we ride. You get an exclusive Amy skin if you sign up. All right, I'm in.
Website's not live yet.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic.
Send me that link, please.
To new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Man, that
I wish this
looks
universe
hot.
had a few more things to do.
What,
Don't
Honky
you
Sky
get bored
Rail?
when
Or
you're
Sonic
crossing
Superstars?
maps
No,
every
Sonic.
day?
I'm still on Sonic Superstars. You kidding me? That looks so good.
Mission one accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
I thought you were all in on the Hoyoverse.
No, I'm good on the Hoyoverse, actually.
Another busy day ahead of us.
From the boat! The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up.
People are really into this game, though.
Strike first.
No disrespect.
Need a hand? My pleasure.
Do you ever get into Genshin Impact?
No. I've no interest in Genshin Impact at all.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
I forgot about this game.
Later this year on PlayStation.
Pause yourself for a second. You're like a couple seconds ahead, I think.
Liza P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering
All right, I'll
exactly
sync up.
when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
This is the weirdest choice ever made, by the way, still.
It really is. But I loved the look of this game last year. I still think it looks beautiful.
It does look really cool. It's just so weird that it's like, what if Pinocchio was a Soulsborne game? Okay.
And like actually really came to life.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's great. Those are the trees from Elden Ring.
This is what Elden Ring was missing, was a piano minigame.
and they needed less fingers. And creepy walking hands.
I mean, see, here's my thing: is looking at this world, it just feels like it has so much more personality to me than Elden Ring.
I remember that umbrella gun from Splatoon.
That umbrella gun is awesome. Oh my god, the shark submarine! What the hell? I like this world.
we can see it. Wakahula.
landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Is there a problem with the chat?
Is there a problem with chat?
No, Wakahula said test message. I don't know if this is not coming through.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists
Andy,
of all
what
time.
game are you talking
This
about?
is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Sorry about that, Wakahula. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of a delay between the chat, but y'all are sunk up. Like, we don't have any delay on the back end, so not much I can do about it. Sorry about that. Oh. What? Really? What is this? Is this something new?
He said it was from like a beloved anime. Yeah, Wakahula knows what it is. Akira Toriyama.
Well, no, Akira Toriyama is the creator of Dragon Ball.
It's like apparently it's a known manga.
Huh. I wonder if this is another series of Akiras that I'm just not familiar with. Sandland. This looks awesome.
Yeah, apparently it's an existing manga series.
I've never heard of it.
Right, it was a small run from May 22, 2000 to August 28, 2000.
Oh, okay.
Wakahula read it over 20 years ago.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it.
Definitely
soon.
up there, Murphy.
Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh!
Stray, Outer Worlds, or Outer Wilds. I don't know that one. Oh, that was Neon White, actually. This is Pathless. I don't know that one. That was Trek to Yumi, I think. This is Neon White. Annapurna really has that sauce, huh?
I feel like they're the A24 of video games, where everyone knows them and like watches everything that they do.
That's a good comparison.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this week.
I also
All right,
wonder,
next,
Jeff.
we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and
Amazon
air.
really trying to make
Here's
the
a look.
MMO come back, huh?
And they just want a slice of that pie.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world.
Hey, it's those trees from Elden Ring.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments.
You Elden Ring fans, you're like, look, it's a sword, just like Elden Ring.
I mean, Amazon owns Lord of the Rings now, don't they? Right. They can just do anything with it.
Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Oh, interesting. Wakahula said that last Annapurna game is the newest one that Lena Raine worked on, which means it's probably fucking awesome.
So it's gonna have a killer soundtrack.
Yeah. I mean, Lena Raine only works on Fire games and only writes Fire soundtracks, so...
This does not look like my kind of thing at all.
Yeah,
not in the slightest.
I agree, Andy. That's a good call out, the Jack Kirby one. I think you could definitely do something really cool if you committed to, like, hard committed to that style. Something in space, particularly, would be awesome. Yeah, cool. Not for me. Oh, we got a cat appearance, everybody.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam
Where's
Deck
my Steam
Fest
Deck?
does return, giving
Get
fans
Chris
a
Judge
chance
back.
to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into
Wakahula said
supernatural
Lena's next game is
immortals.
Donut's
Here's
next
a new
game.
look.
That's interesting. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, good shout. I would love a 2D side scroller like that, Murph.
We've reached the cinematic stage of the presentation then.
That's all right. You got to have some of them, you know? This is gameplay.
Yeah, that's good.
We're an engine. It's like For Honor.
Yeah, another one for me to skip.
Yeah, not my kind of game, but that's cool. I'm very...
It's okay. The new Sonic game was enough for me.
Yeah, are you kidding me? That was awesome. Also, I don't play these kinds of games, but I'm glad they exist. Like, I always think it's cool when people work on, like, multiplayer projects that are not shooters.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
This game looks really fun. It just looks like Gang Beast 2.0, which, I mean,
yeah,
I'm
with
down for.
animals, yeah. I forgot it was Xbox exclusive.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying.
Are you actually into those games, man?
For darker, more
I
dangerous
can
nights
never,
and
like,
rolling
absolutely,
volatiles
I've tried like
complete
3 of them at
with
this
improved
point, and I
rolling
find it
out
so
with the
boring,
next
just
update
fighting
in
off that
June.
many enemies.
Then, right after that, we'll
Yeah.
kick off an event season like you have never seen before.
I liked them when I was
Trust
younger,
me,
but
for
I
one
just
of
don't,
them, you
they're
will
not
want
shallow.
to get
They're too
your
shallow.
barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
I forgot about this. I swear to God, they just ripped off. That was the Marvel Snap song.
Please, nobody play Hi-Fi Rush on a cloud. It's just not. It's impossible.
Don't play rhythm games on the cloud, people.
It's impossible.
Don't let your friends do that.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now,
Oh, see, I could see that. Playing with someone might be
change
fun,
the
Andy.
topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Did they base Alan
ya.
Wake on Sam
Looking
Lake?
down-
Is that what happened?
It's a self-insert character.
As always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet
It's like
all
Resident Evil
connected.
2.
And the player gets
You're in, they got
to
you.
switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this.
Okay.
So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
I like
So
that as a
obviously
setting.
it's,
That's fun.
Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting.
Yes, I think so far it's been pretty good.
Homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything.
Nothing's
about
kind
the
of
lore,
blown
about
me away,
supernatural,
but I'm not
in this world.
disappointed.
She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on.
Yeah, I'm
playing
kind of
as
lost
Saga
as well,
in the Pacific
to be honest.
Northwest as the investigation goes on. and you are free to switch between them. There are a
I
lot
don't
of
think Geoff
connection
really knows
points,
what he's saying
in
either.
many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between
Chris,
these
we haven't
two
got to the
sides
music
of it.
Well, you're always so
presentation yet,
good
and I
at
know there's going to be
telling
one.
challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw.
I feel like so far we've been pretty good here, though. You know,
Raw
pacing's been
gameplay
good.
for the first time ever. This is early on from the
It's the
experience.
interviews on stage, like you never really know.
Yeah, but it's like
it is word salad. Like literally, you should have seen it when you went away. Jeff was like, he had no clue what this guy was saying.
I believe you.
Brought
It's one of those tough things, though, because we always say we want them to let the developers talk, and then when they do, we're like, that's what kills the pacing. It's like, well,
Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
yeah, I don't know, Wakahula. I could hear him pretty well. I did step away for a minute, though.
I feel like he was just going around in circles. He told us like 6 times that you play as both characters and it's a split and you can go off. Like he didn't need to tell us that over and over again. We got it.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Oh, Pete, you gotta play it.
I want to.
You'll be so scared.
It's so spooky. I want to, though. It looks good. Andy says every publisher should give their lead devs a 3-day crash course on public speaking before these things.
Don't go in there, Saga. Don't do it.
Yo, that was good. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I'd be running. I don't think I'd be shooting the moose, man.
The double fake out there was very nice.
Hey, Unreal Engine 5 is a very, very competent engine. Mind you, Control looked really good as well. Like, that was a beautiful game.
Yeah, they just make good-looking games. I'm with you, Wakahula. Remedy knows their shit. They make good stuff. I think this game will.
I'll make it on Game of the Year lists, or do you think it's too packed to get there?
I think it'll make it on Game of the Year list. I don't know if it'll make it on the Game of the Year list at the Game Awards. That's going to be a tight list. I think there are 5 games. There are probably 5 games out this year already. That could be on that list in a different year.
Oh, yeah, take the heart. Of course, there's a tattoo on it. Why wouldn't there be?
I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
I really appreciate when they tell you if it's cinematic or in-game.
A horror story.
Mm-hmm.
The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not
Like,
right.
come on, man. The lighting in this game is so good.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that.
How did you find Resident Evil 4?
Now let's get a first
Nah,
look
did
at
you like
the
it?
co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Yeah, see, Andy said, I could see it in the top 4, but not sure it can overtake Zelda, Street Fighter 6, and Final Fantasy, and Spider-Man 2.
And Diablo.
And Diablo.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
I think Diablo might win best multiplayer game.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be.
Well, like-
I actually don't even know if it'll be in the top 5, but I think it'll win
Yeah.
the multiplayer game as like a consolation
And like
prize.
live service game.
Yep.
My pledge.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Andy. It's like also there's Spider-Man. Also, we didn't even say Starfield, right? Which could be one of the best games.
Could be. Could be.
Could
Yeah.
be. Could not. But it also could be one of the best games of the generation.
There's Metroid Remake as well. I think that gets discounted because it's a remake.
Yeah.
But it is up there as the number 2 best ranked game of the year.
Yeah. Murphy said in regards to the RE4 thing, I loved it. Would be my game of the year if I didn't start Tears of the Kingdom a day later.
Yeah. Is RE4 gonna make the list as well? Like that's
I don't know. Probably
crazy
not.
that came
I
out
don't think
this
it will.
year.
Again, in a slower year, maybe, but this is like that game, Wakahula. Yeah, it looks like a sequel to that one. It is. I think that one was called Space Marine, right? So yeah, this is Space Marine 2. Yeah, you're right, Andy. Heavy emphasis on could for Starfield, but can't count them out. I think there's a non-zero chance that game is a Game of the Year contender and is the best game that comes out this year that isn't called Tears of the Kingdom. There's a real good chance of that.
Oh, this is pretty.
This looks familiar.
Just like the Reigns game. My potatoes.
Yeah, this year is off the charts. I think this is going to be one of those years that we talk about as one of the best years of all time in gaming. That looks really good.
I'll chuck it on my wish list on Steam.
Yeah, for sure.
Your Grace Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of
Get the
Saber
world
Interactive
premiere
Focus
man out.
Entertainment,
Get his
and yes,
voice. I miss him.
Master John Carpenter.
Xbox
It's a
world
brand new
premiere.
world,
He's been out of a job
brand
for
new
like
story.
2 years, I
Looks
swear.
like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready.
Yeah, don't play too much of that. I don't want a copyright strike.
Yeah, right?
just turn it off. Turn the radio off.
Jeff, you trying to get us in trouble?
Like, seriously, Jeff, what are you doing?
At least PlayStation had the decency to warn us.
3, 2, 1.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god, stop! You are killing me right now. John Carpenter's Toxic. Wow. Toxic Commando. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this could be fun.
See, this is the kind of game where we were talking about the Warriors games, right?
Yeah.
This is similar to it. I used to like plowing down zombies in that zombie map shopping center game and like with the
Dead
lawnmower
Rising?
outside. That was good fun. Yeah.
Okay. This one's getting demonetized.
unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Let's
and
go.
Today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Emver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Matt Mercer.
Enver Gortash,
Nicolas Cage again.
swearest thou by Balduran's blade to
That would be
defend
amazing.
the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I
You are
do.
soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
I love how much this
A
game looks
new
like Dragon
age is
Age.
upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I really wish this
I'm
game
not
wasn't
ready
coming
to
out this
call you
fall.
enemy. What do you say?
I mean, this game's
Shall
really
we
been
be
out for like
allies?
2 years in early access at this point.
I know, but I've been waiting for 1.0, and of course it's dropping at like one of the least opportune times imaginable.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Woo! Yeah, that game
Baldur's
looks
Gate
good.
3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2.
Let's fucking go,
exclusively
baby.
to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep into
What a year
development.
for
First
Spider
of all,
fans.
Looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know,
Until it gets ruined
here it is.
by
I
that
mean,
like European
it has 2
logo.
on the box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great
Yeah,
gameplay in the
Pete, did you
PlayStation
play
Showcase,
the
but I want to
original
talk about the
I never did, Andy. I
villains. I
started
think, in
it,
the
but never
game.
played it.
There may be more. Who
There are
knows?
more.
But,
There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main
have a
ones,
win
but,
of
we
the
have some new
good
art to show
stuff.
of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit
That's
about
the man
how
selling
it's-
cheese in the
Kraven's very
marketplace.
different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
Oh, who else
and
is
others.
there?
Yes.
Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this? Can you tell? Is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously,
Wow.
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the
That's
story
such a
plays
shame,
out,
Murphy. I hate that.
Who is Venom? You have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Harry.
Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves.
I loved that. I thought it looked so cool.
It does. And just his
We call him
voice.
the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter
Boom.
talks.
Oh
So
my
it's
God.
not
It
just
looks
what
so
happens in
good.
gameplay, what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah,
as you go
I mean,
through
you
the story.
saw some of that, and
Yeah.
there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean,
we're
the
to see,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and
I
then
can't believe
being
that
able to
they
use the web
doubled the
wings,
size of
which
the map.
course,
So
at speeds
exciting.
way faster than they were before, is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think
We're gonna have the
getting
announce
close
release
to
date,
that. Are you
aren't we?
guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
You know, Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Hit me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit me, Brian.
Let's take a look.
We're seeing more? All right,
The
okay.
release date.
I did not think. Okay. Just
October 20th.
All right, okay. That's great news. That's great
Nailing
news.
it. October.
I was worried it was gonna be
20th,
September.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Thank you very
stopping by. I
much.
know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got
Don't
our
disrespect
games.
Queens like
All
that,
right.
Andy.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
I hate this game.
then we're
Every
gonna
time
look at
we've
the
seen it.
Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Like they show me this game so often. Oh wait, or is this different?
I think this is a different one. I really liked the. Do you remember the Korean one that looked like it was weird, like Uncanny Valley?
Yeah,
style?
that's the one I was thinking of. I don't think that. No, this
Yeah.
is that. This is that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I always quite like the look of this one.
It's too. I don't know about the whole Pokemon with guns thing. That doesn't seem. I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. I'll never say never. If it just didn't have guns, I would be like at least 10 times more interested in it.
Yeah, I agree that it's really weird that they save tiny little tidbits for Geoff's show. So strange. Are you gonna wait a week to just tell us that it's coming out in October rather than like
I
fall?
don't know. I don't agree that it's bizarre because like having Brian come out and talk for that much, like then it would have been 15 minutes of that showcase instead of 11. You know, it's like you get another little tease, keep it on people's minds. There's so much pop-in happening in this scene. Why are they showing us this? My neighbor Yellow Totoro with a Gatling gun. Yes, that is 100% the vibe. I don't know about all that. Yeah, straight up, Chris. Some of them definitely just look like Pokemon. And the ones that don't look like they're ripped off from other things. So Geoff knows where the bodies are. That's the only way he gets all the exclusives. Geoff has dirt on the whole industry.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
Lord of the Rings?
With hammer and axe, we
But what?
mine.
Oh wait. Yeah, we saw this, right? This is like the builder.
Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Yeah, Wakahula said another Wuxia game. Isn't this the same team that did Gollum?
Oh dear.
If it is, then it's gonna suck, right?
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time.
Is it just me, or does this look like Orzammar from Dragon Age Origins, everybody? Are you ready for the next era of OLED gaming, Steve?
You know, I am. And if they're gonna give it to me, then yeah. But
This shit is so long. We don't do multi-screen. We just do long screens now. We got this commercial already. Ah, okay. Thank you, Bob.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh, shit.
Can it be the chibi version? I knew it was going to be a chibi version. It's something
time.
nobody wants.
I don't understand what this is.
Me neither, but I think it looks good. It looks like 3 different games.
Yeah. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna need a Final Fantasy VII fan to explain that to me.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of
They're gonna
Final
bleed you dry,
Fantasy-
Andy.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash,
Jeff.
you can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
Jeff, you son of a
Plus, get
bitch.
a chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of 2 ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Oh, this is the new Don't Nod joint.
We are banishers.
So is this the one that Lena Rain worked on then?
We end suffering for those
I
who
remember
live.
seeing this.
Yeah, with the ghost wife husband combo.
Yeah, they look nothing like any of their previous games.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
I'm very excited for this. I hope it's good.
It's coming out October 21st or something. And you'll be like, I'm not going to play that.
Come out.
No, I'll play it.
If you are, come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
End of 2020.
That's, we don't know when to release it.
Just say winter, right? Like.
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。
Not a dragon game.
警護していただきます。
That's actually kind of interesting. Andy's explaining what that Final Fantasy VII thing is, and it's the original game chibi-fied for mobile.
大丈夫か?
Like a proper remake.
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか?
到着まで3分。何があった?
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
I always love how ridiculous the combat is in this.
Yeah, him just like picking up a whole vending machine. Awesome. Truly awesome. Honestly, Wakahula, I'd be okay with that. Delay it to 2024 so I can not be overwhelmed, please. Fucking cold. That's such a dope title. The man who erased his name. That's so hardcore. I love it. Who are you? I have no
Morning,
name.
Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just...
I'm always into this kind of setting.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak
This,
here, Tim.
oof, this feels very spooky.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
That sounds like hell.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Stan! Are you there?
That looks cool.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Is anyone playing these games? I'm just terrible at shooting people. I am just really not good at this kind of game. I remember playing Halo with Pete and Doc and just being absolutely miserable at the game.
Season 4 next week.
Yeah, it's like you can
Today
fit
is
one
a
game in your
big day
console.
for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic
Wow.
German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous
Okay, I
Porsche
want the
race cars.
996.
And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Does this count as hardware?
here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
Oh,
Previously
nice. Do you ever
announced
see
for
any of
Nintendo
their like
Switch,
cars being
there's now some
tested?
exciting
Like
news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
It does look like a popcorn
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way
that's
to
really
get
cool.
cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat.
When's
in
the
same
collaboration,
show,
though?
Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been
Wow, he's
exciting. We've been doing a
excited.
bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on
Yeah, there's a lot of enthusiasm.
I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh.
I had to go away. What I missed.
So, listen, I am incredible.
This
at
man
card
is
games,
extremely
so I often
excited
win.
about Marvel Snap.
But some
That's
people,
about what you've missed.
and maybe
And
you
there
guys
was a farming
experience,
game.
Jeff, some people lose.
And there was a what game?
A farming game.
And I like to think it's because
Another
they suck. No offense,
cutesy
Jeff.
farming game.
But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. Let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Bar. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
That was a fun advert.
Yeah, Young Ye. What's his name? Young Ye, right? He's funny.
Still to come, we're going to look at
Yeah, I always liked seeing him.
Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer,
I love Marvel
pair
Snap.
top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
I feel like last year was the year of the sci-fi horror game. This year is the year of fantasy MMO games.
A lot of high fantasy stuff lately. Yeah, it feels like high fantasy went away for a really long time, and it's kind of having a comeback.
Were you here for Sonic? That's been the highlight for me so far, Chewie.
Yeah, what's the last thing you saw, Chewie? Because if you miss Sonic, Sonic looks great.
Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
It did. I think it did get a release date and announcement. Has come to other platforms other than Switch.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2 looks really good as well.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skyline.
What are you on about the gloom? That's in Tears of the Kingdom. Don't be stealing that.
Protect the beacon, and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were.
Yeah, Chewie, you're just gonna have to rewind and start over, I think, bud.
This world needs champions.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
I could see that walking below. I thought it kind of looks like World of Warcraft too, like color-wise and the armor. Has that kind of look?
One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log.
An actual Star
Stardate
Trek game.
43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
It's weird to me that they've not nailed this ever.
I mean, it took, how long did it take for Star Wars?
I mean, there's lots of good Star Wars games. You know, Star Wars has a pretty storied history with gaming.
Hmm. Picard Day. There's an actual Picard Day. Hey, look! It's the voice. It's the voice of everybody. Want to switch?
Right?
Will on it.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only
Definitely
on
need
Peacock
to
starting
switch
July
on to Peacock.
27th. And I'm very
Another
excited
PlayStation thing.
to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing.
I can't believe he's the
Hope you
voice of
enjoy
Sweet
it.
Tooth. The show might be excellent. I have no idea what to expect from this show. It might be utter dog shit, but I'm very excited to watch it.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new
A
hack and
Peacock
slash
known
game
for
with
like good
tactical
things.
twist allows you to do
We don't
just
know
that.
him.
I don't know how
Brought
many
to you
original
from
shows they've
France,
done.
here's
I don't
the
think there are
world
many.
premiere reveal trailer of
I know they
Lisfania,
cancelled the
Time
Queer as
Shift
Folk
Warrior, coming later
reboot.
this year to PC.
This is Hades too.
Receive my light, Lysvanger. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
No.
That's another me.
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think it is, but it has
I begin again, but
that
with another
vibe.
me to fight with.
Andy says
With the
poker
rifts
face.
from Ratchet and Clank.
Poker face on Peacock kicks all kinds of ass. Oh, Yellowstone is them too, right?
Who can be in multiple places at once?
Oh, you mean the Yellow Jacket?
Oh, yeah, maybe that is what I'm thinking of, right?
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Is that them?
Onwards. I can feel that
I
there are
don't
more.
know.
Oh, right. The Natasha Lyonne, Ryan Johnson show too is there. Yeah, so they've got some stuff.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast.
I love it when the guests come on and they have no idea if they're meant to be on stage yet or not.
Oh, should I come out?
With us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game. Super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5.
I'm very worried
and
about
Xbox.
this game. We have not seen enough of it for it to be coming out this soon.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the.
Oh no, everyone was saying that about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, we've seen nothing, and then we
Yeah,
did
that's
see
Zelda
stuff
though,
in it.
bro.
Yeah.
No.
And we're still.
Yeah. Visual quality depends on your system. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North.
Yeah, it could easily be another another flop.
Yeah.
More fantasy though, so it takes Geoff's box. Yeah, I know there's a guy in the wings pushing them on, but then they like come out and Geoff's still in the middle of speaking and they're like off to the side.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
Gotta get to the control room.
Oh, is this from a former Call of Duty dev? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's this whole the whole studio I think is mostly former Call of Duty folks.
It's kind of like Bioshock vibes with the hand stuff.
Yeah.
Or Forspoken.
I hope it's good. I mean, like, I like the idea in theory.
It's coming out at a bad time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Andy. Them constantly having their hand out like they're holding a gun up is, like, not the greatest.
I know, I kind of get that. Like, you had that in Skyrim where they were always holding their hand out with the magic, you know?
Yeah.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the
I
island
checked
has
out
collapsed,
Fortnite so
revealing a
long
vast,
ago that I didn't even
hidden
realize we
jungle
had
with
chapters
ancient
and
secrets to discover.
seasons
And of
now.
course, there's a whole new battle pass lineup
Yeah, I couldn't.
where you can unleash the power
Couldn't have told you that was
yes,
the case.
of Cybertron. Here we go.
Oh, it's Transformer stuff? Fortnite's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
Can't believe that is what it is. The biggest, wackiest thing in the world. It's just smashing action figures together. They really made lemonade, huh? Wait, it's dinosaurs? I thought he said Cybertron.
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I mean, it's called Fortnite Wild, so...
Friggin' riding dinosaurs now? That's so awesome.
Oh, there's always a movie to plug, Chris. Is there a new Jurassic World or something?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think you could buy a ticket for it, Wakahula. Like you said at the beginning, there's like an actual live audience.
I don't know that it's regular folks, though. It might just be influencers and journalists and stuff.
No, there was like, when the camera comes around, you see people like waving at the camera, and I don't feel like journalists would be doing that.
Well, I recognize some of the people that were sitting in the front row. So, I don't know. They could, like, one of them was like Steve Saylor, the blind gamer. So, yeah, no, it is Transformers. Okay. Hey, Mango.
We'll wave to you, Mango. If you can't hear.
Wild choice to have the Transformers in this.
Fortnite Wilds launches.
Like Chris said, they got a movie to plug.
Finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game.
From
What
Hideo
you're about to
Kojima.
see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive
This Elden
world
Ring, then.
we can't wait to explore again.
Yep.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Is
The
it Bloodborne
rumors
on PC?
were true.
Oh no, Midgar. Final Fantasy.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
Oh, okay.
A massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Oh, no.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway.
My
search and
friends.
rescue operations are already in progress.
Oh, my God. All my friends.
It's always Hideo Kojima. Wakahula.
This is wild. I can't believe they're showing this when 16 is out in like 2 weeks.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way.
Shut
in
up,
reality,
Steve.
It's barely hanging on.
Jesus Christ. The stupid shit you play and you
I was
complain.
wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
I wonder if that's because of the gameplay change, Wakahuna.
I think it's probably because it's exclusive. It's exclusive to the PlayStation 5. 15 came out and it was multi-platform and it was in the middle of the generation. It was also the first time that
7 remake, I would imagine, was pretty high, and that was exclusive to PlayStation.
True, that's also a remake of one of the most popular games of all time. I'm not saying it's meaningless, but
Hey,
there are
Sierra.
mitigating factors, you know. Hey, Sierra.
We missed you around here.
Yeah, we miss you. Looking forward to having you back on the show soon.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
Yeah, this looks so
that she
fucking
can
good.
become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
I love the combat and everything of the first one so much.
Yeah.
So any iteration on that system is interesting to me.
You burned my village!
You know that I killed her.
Wait.
So, who is she?
Interesting.
On 2 discs.
Very interesting.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards.
See you, Geoff.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
See ya, Jeff. Good work today, everybody. We did it. All right. So, that is going to wrap it up for our watch along here for part 1 of Summer Games Fest. Remember, we're going to be back doing another pre-show and watch along just like we did today here on Sunday for the Xbox and Starfield. There we go. The Starfield presentation as well. So we'll be here hanging out on Sunday for that one as well. And then on Tuesday, we'll have our episode of FlipScreen Games that catches up basically everything that was unrelated to this or that presentation. I know we originally talked that we were going to do a live stream of the podcast reacting to this one, but we are going to have to take a quick break because Steve has a personal thing he's got to go attend to. But keep your eyes peeled. Probably in 2-3 hours from now, we'll have our episode full breakdown of this presentation up for you guys to check out over there as well. So for everybody in the live chat who came and hung out, if you're watching the VOD later on, thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you. Remember, if you want to show your support, you want to find us all over the web, FlipScreen.games. If this is your first time joining us, hey, thanks for tuning in. We're FlipScreen. Subscribe. We do this kind of stuff all the time. Come watch our podcasts and check out our tutorials about the Steam Deck. We do good stuff. For the crew, I've been Pete. He's been Steve. We'll see you in a few hours, everybody.